Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. My name is Bella, and welcome to day 7 of Bookmas. Oh my goodness, we're already over the halfway point of uploading a video every single day for the first 12 days of December, and honestly I think we're doing pretty fantastic. Yesterday, or actually well today for me, but yesterday for you guys, I uploaded my November wrap up, which was a highly requested video from you guys, so I hope that you enjoyed it. But for today I really wanted to make a vlog because the Santa Bowl has never been fuller. Oh my goodness, there are so many reading challenges because every night when I'm waiting for my video to upload, I make sure to include all of the reading challenges that you guys leave in the comments below. To say that I'm scared and terrified to see what the future holds in store for me today, or what the Santa Bowl holds in store for me today, would be the understatement of the century, because we have some really wacky reading challenges here today. I mean, you guys have some of the most creative ideas, but also maybe some of the most unhinged. Like, you guys really want to see me go insane, and I love you for it. Like, you know that that's what I love, that's what I seek in this life. So I thought that for today's Bookmas video, we would, make a little vlog and see what reading challenges we're going to be working on. And I do say reading challenges in plural because maybe if the first reading challenge isn't challenging enough, we can try and pull out one more challenge, as we've been doing for the past couple of vlogs. So without further ado, I really need to know what I'm going to be working on today. And don't worry, I have shuffled all of these little papers. So even if you sent a reading challenge on the first day of Bookmas, or if you sent it yesterday, all of them are now mixed in together. So I could truly just get anything at this point. So without further ado, let's see what the Santa Bowl, let's see what the Santa Bowl has in store for me today. Just look at the amount of tiny papers. Oh my goodness. That could... Okay. A paper has fallen. I guess that's the way that we're choosing papers now. This is the only one that fell, right? Okay, yes. This little tiny paper. Please focus on this. Oh, there's 2. There were actually 2 tiny papers. So I'm gonna go for this one.
Cut the cameras. Deadass.
Let's see what today's reading challenge is going to be. I'm so scared.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm scared.
What the fuck, man?
Read. No, are you actually serious? I don't like, why would you do this to me? I really should have picked the other paper, huh? Okay, just to see what the other paper had, what might have, could have, should have been my future. Let me see what the other paper that I decided to not pick held in store for me. Watch this be like something super cool. Spinning wheel chooses how many pages I read today. You know what? Okay, we can combine both of these reading challenges because... Oh my goodness, I was literally so excited to continue reading Madonna in a Fur Coat because I haven't told you guys, I haven't had the chance, but I'm currently on page 28, so I haven't read that much of Madonna in a Fur Coat, but what I've read of it has, like, I already know that I'm going to love this book. I love the writing style so much. I love how this author portrays these characters and how he's characterizing them. It's just like, I'm not surprised by this, but it's just the type of books that I love. So I was really excited to continue reading Madonna in a Fur Coat today, but apparently that's not in the cards for me. I need to spend, I don't even know where it is. Okay, here it is. I need to spend my entire day, or well, not my entire day, but I can only read The Three Musketeers today. And you know what? Maybe this is like a blessing in disguise because I have been low-key. The stress of the fact that I need to finish The Three Musketeers before the year ends has slowly but surely been building up in my system. So maybe this was like for the best. Maybe I can finally start The Three Musketeers, and maybe I'll finally see that it's not as scary as I think it's going to be. Maybe it's not even going to be as hard to get through. So as I was saying, I think we can definitely combine the 2 reading challenges that I got because I get to read The Three Musketeers and then I let a spinning wheel, which At this point, we have like a love-hate relationship between each other because sometimes she can be really, really, really kind and generous. And then other times she can make me read 2 classics in 1 month. And it's like, why would you do that to me? Because technically this book was in my November TBR. I just never really got around to starting it because I was focusing on other books. So that's totally definitely on me. Like, I take full accountability of the fact that I could have started this in November, but I didn't. And now it's coming to bite me in the ass. So I guess I need to make a spinning wheel with different amounts of pages to see how many pages I need to read today. So I'll be right back. I've added the numbers 20 to 300. I don't even know why I do this to myself. I could easily exclude the option of reading 300 pages today, but for some reason I'm just not going to do that to myself because where is the fun in that? Like, where's the fun in that for you guys? For me, like, I would love to not have 300 as an option, but like, what are the chances? What are the chances that I'm going to get 300? Okay, like, let's try and be a little bit realistic. I'm probably going to get like 100, and I would be fine with anything 100 and under. So let's just spin. Let's spin this wheel and see what we're going to get. I feel like it's going to be fine. Like, I really do. Like, it no puede ser. Okay, ya, quédate ahí. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is good. This is not worst case scenario. It could have been, because it was about to go up to the 200s, but it stayed in 150. And I can totally 100%. 150 pages. And of course, I can't just, like, I need to read up until the end of a chapter. So that would be, oh, okay. I have to read this much. I have to read this much of the Three Musketeers today. I need to read that much of the Three Musketeers today, which is page 157. Alabado sea el Señor. Like, look at that. That is so much. I might as well just finish the entire book. No, I won't do that. But 157 pages. Nah, o sea, I've got my work cut out for me, so I guess I should start reading. Before I start reading, before I sit down and read 157 pages of The Three Musketeers, I really want to get my room cleaned up a little bit because, like, it's just really messy at the moment. So I didn't clean up yesterday after I finished filming my November wrap-up, which is already up. I hope that you guys enjoyed it if you watched it. If you didn't, the link is up here somewhere. Please watch it. And yeah, so I really want to get some organizing done, and then I'll be ready to read 157 pages of The Three Musketeers. You can't even see it. The sun is trying to hide it. So this is my homework for today. Enough yapping, literally enough yapping. Let's get down to work. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. Okay. Great start.
My demons to visit.
Not the demons. Okay. Well, so okay, do you want to say hello to the audience?
Hi.
Hey, so that's my sister, and she came to visit to get some work done. And I have been doing some work myself. Yes, indeed. I've been reading The Three Musketeers. I've made it to page 50, which is not page 157, but I still have time in the day. It's only 2 p.m. And, well, yeah, this is what I've read. Look at it. Stunning. Perfection. And so far, my thoughts are that it's definitely easier than I thought it was going to be, but I feel the same way with every classic that I pick up. For some reason, before starting it, I'm always so intimidated by it, but then after reading a couple of pages, I'm like, hey, this is easier than I thought it was going to be. And that seems to be the case with The Three Musketeers. It's also really interesting how our main character isn't even part of The Three Musketeers. Like, we've officially met all three of them, and our main character isn't even a musketeer. This is really like his journey to becoming one, and we're just joining him on this adventure, and there's like this political fight against the king and the cardinal, and there's like different types of musketeers, and it's all just like really tense, and there's a lot of, you know, political strife, and there's people playing both sides, there's like spies and everything, so it's really cool to get to know this world and to get to know these characters, and I am definitely excited to continue reading, but I am going out to dinner, I am going out to lunch with my boyfriend now, so I am going to be pausing my read, but I am taking the book with me because after lunch we are doing a couple of other things, so hopefully in between all of the things that we're going to get done, I can get some reading in, because I still have 107 pages to read for today before we can finish Bookmas Day 7? Yes. So far, great news. I am really enjoying The Three Musketeers. It's definitely, like you guys said, it's more fun, and it's just like this really cool adventure that we get to be a part of. So yes, color me excited to continue. But for now, I must go and have lunch. So any last words that you would like to say to my people?
No.
Beautiful, stunning. Couldn't have said it better myself. So anyways, chop chop besties, we need to go. It's currently 7:41 in the evening, of course. I've just gotten back home from all of the activities that my boyfriend and I got up to today. We had lunch and then we went to a friend's soccer game in which they unfortunately lost. But hey, we were there for support and it was still really fun and intense. But now I'm back home and I've only made it to page 78. Oh wait, no, 79 of the Three Musketeers, which is the beginning or the end of chapter 8 and the beginning of chapter 9. So I definitely still have a very long way to go because I need to reach page 157 before the day is over, which is where this little tab is right here. Not sure if you can see that, but yep, it's there. I still need to make my way through all of these pages. Oh my goodness. It may not seem like much, but don't forget that this is a classic. And even though I may be having fun, and it's definitely really entertaining to get to know these characters and what they're getting up to, and they're finally like becoming this one unit with one goal, and they're all like becoming this sort of found family. Like I'm really enjoying my time reading The Three Musketeers, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this is a classic, and sometimes it's a little, oh, I forgot to put my glasses on. I was like, I'm forgetting something. Here we go. Yeah. So as I was saying, I still have a long way to go and it's 7:41 in the evening. So I definitely have time before the day is over, but in case you've forgotten, in case I forgot, I do need to edit this video tonight so that it can go up tomorrow. I guess I could just wake up earlier tomorrow and edit it, but I usually like to finish everything. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how I'm going to do because, this is the latest that I've finished a video ever since day 1, where I went to sleep at like 3 a.m. So we'll see, because I really don't want to push myself. I don't want to burn myself out since it is day 7 and we're already over halfway through bookmas. Oh my goodness. I guess I've got a lot of reading to get done tonight, and this is going to be my snack right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to have like a full-on dinner, but for now I'm just like in the mood to eat like a snack. Okay, this is my light snack before dinner, let's call it that. And yeah, so I'm just going to be right here on my bed. Well, I'm in my bed too as well, so yeah, I'll just be here in my bed reading The Three Musketeers and seeing how I keep liking this story. There's already been an abduction and our main character is being solicited to see if he can find her and rescue her. So there's mystery, there's intrigue, there's detective work, there's people fighting for their honor. It's really entertaining, so let's get back to it and see how long it's going to take me to get to page 157. So let's go. was, wait, let me show you the time. It is about to be, oh my goodness, it's about to be 10 a.m. No, not the 10 a.m. Okay, it's about to be 10 p.m. The 10 that's at night. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what, okay. Okay, so I have officially read 157 pages of The Three Musketeers, which was my goal for today. If you guys remember, which I'm sure that you do, since for you it was just a couple of minutes ago, but for me it's been like an entire 12 hours. The two reading challenges that we had for today were to read only The Three Musketeers today and to let a spinning wheel choose how many pages I was going to read today. And the spinning wheel chose 150 pages. And I, of course, didn't want to end up in the middle of a chapter, so I just read up until the end of chapter 17. First impression, I mean, I've already given you my first impressions, like of the first 50 pages of The Three Musketeers. And I do have to say that the next 50 and even the next, I mean, basically the next 100 pages that I read after the update that I gave you guys, it just becomes really, really political. It's like there's like this fight, there's like this tension between the king and the cardinal, and everybody's on different teams, and there's like spies going on. And in theory, that sounds not my battery, not my Camry battery. No, not the battery of my camera blinking. Okay, I'm losing it. I need to go switch up my camera. I'll be back.
Later.
I have my crocheted chopper here as moral support because I need it. Okay, it's been a long day. It was a nice day, but still pretty long, and having to read 150 pages of The Three Musketeers definitely, like, it was not easy. This was for sure absolutely 100% a reading challenge. I think the first 50 pages of The Three Musketeers was a lot more enjoyable than the next 100 pages that I read, because as I was saying before my camera battery cut me off, yeah, it just gets like extremely political because there's like these two teams. You're either Team King or Team Cardinal, and there's like people getting abducted, there's people being thrown into prison, and there's like, you know, and it's like the king and the queen is like in love with the duke, but the king doesn't want that to happen, but then there's like a war, and it's just like, I'm like not a fan of that, you know, like I don't find political strife to be one of the things that I am most drawn to when reading books. So the fact that at least the chapters that I read today were very heavy on the politics, and so because of that, it wasn't as enjoyable or as fun as the first 50 pages when we were getting to know the characters, like our main character and the Three Musketeers, and like their friend group dynamic was really fun, and all of the duels and all of the people that they were fighting, I was like, yeah, this is cool. But then we got into the, yeah, as I was saying, like all of the plots and all of the lying and things like that. I'm pretty sure it's just like to set the stage for all of the events that need to occur in the other 400 pages that I still need to read of The Three Musketeers. But honestly, I'm just going to focus on the fact that I finally started reading The Three Musketeers after saying that I was going to start it in November, and after saying that the year cannot end without me having finished The Three Musketeers. So I guess this was like a very timely reading challenge because I honestly didn't know when I was going to be picking up The Three Musketeers. So honestly, I should thank today's reading challenges, because if it weren't for them, I still wouldn't have started The Three Musketeers, and maybe even by Christmas I still wouldn't have started The Three Musketeers. So honestly, this was a blessing in disguise. I'm still not sure if tomorrow is going to be a sit down or another vlog, but hopefully if it is a vlog, hopefully the reading challenges are going to be a bit more forgiving, because I don't know, like I mentioned, I am reading Madonna in a Fur Coat, and right now, between Three Musketeers and Madonna, I would much rather spend time with Madonna. Pero that's not to say that I'm not excited to continue The Three Musketeers. It's just that maybe right now I'm in the mood for some doomed romance and a little less politics, but I have seen that there's still like some underlying political themes in Madonna, which I think could be interesting. But anyway, that is all of this to say, I'm excited for both of my current reads. Of course, one makes me more excited than the other, Pero I'm still excited. I'm still really happy that I finally started my journey of the Three Musketeers. And as you guys saw, I am having a lot of fun annotating it and writing in the margins and using my meme stickers and just like having fun with it. Like truly just having a silly, goofy time. Like for sure, absolutely. So now that I have completed both of the reading challenges for today, I think it is time to end Bookmas Day 7. This is definitely the latest that I have finished a Bookmas video, which is kind of like a tiny bit just very stressful. So we'll see how we do it. I think it's going to be okay. Pero nada, I really hope that you guys enjoyed Bookmas Day 7. As always, let me know if there are any other reading challenges that you would love to see me do for these 12 days of Bookmas. You will be added into the Santa Bowl. Like, if I heart your comment, your challenge is in the Santa Bowl. Rest assured. So yeah, if there's any reading challenges, just let me know in the comments below and you will be added. And ¿qué más te digo? ¿Qué más te digo? I also have a Patreon where I post exclusive content. I host readathons, reading sprints, and a monthly book club. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, the link is down below. As always, I would love to have you join. And without further ado, I will see you tomorrow. Bye!
Hey Jimmy, you nice, keep going.